Welcome back. This fall, a new era begins for University of Lethbridge men's hockey as Spiros Anastas becomes the Pronghorns' first new head coach in nearly a decade, taking over from Greg Gatto, who was let go after last season. Anastas, still fulfilling his duty as an assistant coach in the AHL, is a busy man, but today made sure to get to Lethbridge to get a jump start on next season. They're not exactly glamour shots. Then again, it's not exactly a glamorous trip for Spiros Anastas. Making his first visit to Lethbridge since being named men's hockey coach at the U of L, headshots are all part of a trip that's all business.
That was extremely important for me to get in town, speak to every player, and also take care of some other things like talking to some administration, talking to you guys, and finding a place to live as well.
It's a busy schedule, but the soon-to-be 29-year-old wouldn't have it any other way. In addition to the new job, he's still fulfilling his duties as an assistant coach with the AHL's Grand Rapids Griffins and is planning his wedding for this summer, eating up basically every waking hour.
They say sleep is a weapon, but I'm going to have to use it wisely. So I think I can handle it, and I'm excited too. It's a great challenge.
Another great challenge is turning around a Pronghorns program which has won just 6 games the past 2 seasons and hasn't made the playoffs in 5 years. On this trip, Anastas is talking to every returning player, familiarizing himself with what needs to be done to change the Pronghorns' fortunes.
I have an idea for what it's going to be, but they're the ones that have lived it and have been here and can share thoughts of what could have been better, what was actually good, what were the kind of the silver linings behind the clouds there.
Anastas is young, and this is his first head coaching job, but his experience is vast.
The caller comes to the Griffins.
He won an AHL championship with Grand Rapids last season. He'd like to close out that chapter of his career with a repeat. And while a long Grand Rapids run means a longer time until he can focus solely on the Horns, it also means more time mentoring under the great Grand Rapids coaching staff, which can only benefit the U of L in the long run.
What I pick up from them day in, day out is just amazing. So the longer I'm there, although it means the longer before my feet are on the ground here, it kind of ripens me a little bit more as a coach for the Pronghorns.
And Anastas is already working on recruiting for next season and says if he needs to fly back to lock down a top prospect, he is willing to do so.